You're afraid you're going to lose all of your money. That's why you haven't started an ATM business yet. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey there, my name is Carey Buck. I've been an independent ATM business owner since 2009 and an ATM business mentor since 2011. If you'd like me to help you start your own ATM business, or if you'd like to learn more about the ATM business, just click the link in the description. Please don't forget to like this video and click that ATM in the corner, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell notification so every time I post a video, you're first to know about it. Okay, so you got some money saved up, right? And you're like, oh, I want to start a business. I want to do something to make more money with my money. But I'm afraid if I start an ATM business, I'm going to lose all my money. Or maybe you don't even have money. Maybe you just have credit cards or lines of credit with a lot of money available to you. And you're like, I don't want to tap into any of that because what if I lose all my money, right? And I get it. That's a real thing that some of you might think about, right? And if that's stopping you from starting an ATM business, you gotta stop. Okay, you gotta stop. Okay, so first of all, I will address the what if I lose all my money, but here's the big thing right here. You're so into the negative shit, right? You're so worried about the worst possible thing that can happen. What if you don't? Like, what if it finally fucking works? Like, something that you want to do actually works, and you make all the money that you want. You start an ATM business, and now you have like a 6-figure ATM business. Now, what if it works? Do you know what I mean? Give yourself some credit. Have some faith in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times this stuff, if you're gonna lose all your money or if something doesn't work, it's not the thing, right? It's not the ATM business. It's not the mentor. It's you. Straight up. It's you. It's because you didn't do something, right? It's because you didn't do something. You didn't put in the effort that you needed to put in. You didn't put in the time that you needed to put in, right? I know you might watch my TikToks or my Instagram or whatever, and it might seem like I don't do anything. Like I literally, I did a TikTok, a week in the life of an ATM business owner. The whole entire week I spent like 5 hours on our actual ATM business, right? So if people were watching my TikTok for that week, they'll be like, this girl don't fucking do anything. Like, she doesn't do anything, right? But she's making money in the ATM business. Well, that's not how you start, right? We've been in the business since 2009. In 2009, we were doing shit, right? We were hustling. I was waking up early, going to bed late, out there talking to business owners, right? Out there meeting with business owners, making phone calls, right? Doing the shit you need to do to get going in a business, to create a 6-figure ATM business. Do you know what I mean? Now, 13 years later, all that's just been set up. So now, 5 hours I spent on the ATM business last week. And the majority of that time is driving to the location, right? It's just driving, And what did I do? I played pickleball, went mini golfing with friends, went out to eat, hung out with my kitty cat, hung out with my wife, you know what I mean? Like, that's because it's 13 years later, So, you gotta do something. Like, you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the energy, you gotta put in the time and the effort, right? If you don't do those things, you will lose your money. It will not work. But again, it's not because of the business. It's because of you. Okay? So number one, you gotta take, accountability for that. Like, own up to that. Like, it's me. It's me. Okay? It's not the business. Okay, that's number one. Okay. Number two is learn the business. If you learn the business from somebody who's experienced, right? There's no way you're losing your money. I shouldn't say that. Let me not say that. If you learn the business from somebody who's experienced, has been in a business a long time, and you implement what they teach you, everything they teach you, you're not going to lose your money. Okay? You're going to be successful. If some things you listen to, some things you ignore, some things you don't listen to, some things you do, then your guess is as good as mine. You might half-ass make it. You know what I'm saying? But learn the business. And when somebody's been there, done that, don't try to recreate shit. Just do what they tell you to do. Okay, if you know somebody that has a profitable ATM business and they're living their life the way you want to, follow exactly what they did. Do you know what I'm saying? Learn what they did, implement what they did. Don't think you're smarter than them, because if you were smarter than them and you knew more than them, you'd be where they were before they were. You get me? Okay? So just follow what they did. Okay? Implement what they did. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay? And then there's things that you can put in place to help you, to prevent you from losing money. Right? You can have insurance on your ATMs. Insure the ATM itself, insure the cash inside it. You can get insurance, cash in transit, like when it's from your car to the ATM. You can get insurance for that. You get general liability insurance in case somebody wants to sue you. You know what I mean? You bolt your ATMs. Now, of course, that doesn't prevent any theft, but it helps a teeny bit. So the insurance will help you to prevent you from losing it all. Right? Then your contracts. When you have ironclad contracts, not some freebies that you found online, not the freebies that the processing company or whatever wants to give you, but an ironclad contract created by an attorney that knows the ATM business, right? That's going to run you like $2 to $3 grand. When you have one of those, that's going to help you as well, right? Because here's the thing. The only thing that is going to, I guess, essentially, you can't, I don't see how you lose all your money in the ATM business. I really don't. If you're not compliant, yes, you could go down. Like you literally, and as a matter of fact, there's a video that I just did recently about listening to people on TikTok that don't know what they're doing, that are going to get you in trouble. And my girl, Maybell, can you put that video up here, a link to that video? I don't know if it's going to be here or here, but there's going to be a video up here. Do not watch it now, okay? Come back to this and watch it later. But that will put you out of business and you'll lose all your money and you'll have to pay more money if you listen to the wrong people, if you try to learn from the wrong people, okay? But if you, okay, let's say you're like, you know what, Carey? Okay, I want to learn the ATM business. I want to learn it from you. I'm going to get you coaching. And I'm going to implement everything you tell me to do. You're not losing all your money. You're not. It's going to be impossible for you to lose all your money, right? It really is, because you got insurance that you can get if you want. You got an ironclad contract. I give you my ironclad contract, right? If you put an ATM in an underperforming location, right? It's not making you the money that you want it to make it. You literally pick the ATM up and move it somewhere else. Okay, let's say that one's not performing. You pick it up and you move it somewhere else. Okay, that's not performing. You pick it up and you move it somewhere else, right? So the only reason you would lose all your money in this venture is if you stop picking it up and moving somewhere else. You stop picking up, you gave up, you had no more effort, right? Again, what am I talking about? You, okay? Now, if you don't have faith and trust in yourself, well, I don't know what to tell you about that, right? But, I do know what to tell you. So you're driving down the street today. Driving down the street in your car, right? You drive down the street in your car every single day. You're on a highway, right, with one of those dividers, and you're driving down, and there's other cars coming the other way. You know how much freaking faith and trust you put in these other cars, and that they're going to drive properly and not do something fucked up to come over the barrier and smash you and end your life? You know how much trust and faith you put in these people? You put more trust and faith in complete strangers than you put in yourself. You put faith in complete strangers that they're going to stop at the stop sign when you're getting ready to go. You put faith in strangers that they're going to stop at the red light and not T-bone you when you're coming through the intersection. What about the faith and trust you're going to put in yourself? Right? Stop giving all that to strangers. So as long as you learn the business and you implement and you follow all the rules and regulations, you're not going to lose money. And you're definitely not going to lose all your money. Right? You're not going to lose money. You just have to keep, if it comes to the fact that you have to keep moving your ATM till you find a successful spot, oh well, do it. Do you know what I mean? So you're not going to lose money you're not going to lose all your money in this business, okay? You're not going to lose any money in this business. Okay, training, you write off, right? You start a business, you write, all this shit is write-offs. You know what I mean? Your ATMs, everything's a write-off. You know, your business cards, this, that, everything you think of, that's why you want to have a business, right? But you're not going to lose money. You're not going to lose all your money if you do the work. That's the key. You got to do the work. Knowledge is not power. The implementation of that knowledge is power. Knowledge followed by the implementation, that's power. Okay? So hopefully this makes sense. Okay? But you do have some safeguards in place with insurance, insurance on the ATMs and the cash, that's theft, general liability if you want that, ironclad contract, right? And just have faith in yourself that you're going to learn the business and you're going to follow the rules, proper rules and regulations, and then you're going to implement, okay? Learn from somebody that knows the business, okay? If you go out and try this business on your own, you don't learn, like you watch a couple YouTube videos, you watch a couple TikTok videos, and you go out and try this business on your own, I got no idea if you're going to lose your money or not. I got no idea, because you could be doing something, that violates some, government rules, and boom, you get fined and they put you out of business like that. So I got no idea. But if you come to me and you learn from me, you ain't losing your money as long as you implement what I teach you. Okay? So I'm in the process right now of paying someone $50,000 to be a mentor of mine for something, right? Yeah. Even I get mentors, right? When I want to learn something, right? So it's all about focusing on one thing, mastering that. Then getting something else, focus on that, mastering that. Well, now I want to do something else, right? So I go to somebody who's doing it successfully, that they know how to do it. They got a system. I don't need to recreate the freaking wheel, right? Well, their mentorship is 50 grand, right? So today, I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but today is Tuesday is when I'm recording this, and I'm going to wire them $50,000. Now, here's the thing. I got a lot of faith in myself, right? I can't be 100% positive that this person's not a scam artist. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know them in real life. And even if I didn't know them in real life, the person I learned the ATM business was a shyster. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, swear and be 100% positive that this person isn't a scam artist, and I'm not going to wire them 50 grand and never hear from them again. That is a possibility. That is 100% a possibility. But I wire somebody 50 grand and amazing shit happens. And I make way more than 50 grand from this mentorship, from learning something, right? That's a possibility. Or I wire this person 50 grand. They steal my 50 grand. I don't get nothing in return, and it's okay. I just place more ATMs, sell more trainings, you know what I mean? Buy a rental property, whatever. Flip a house. It doesn't matter. The 50 grand will come back. I'll make the money. Like, money is not a problem for any of us. I know you think it is, but it's not a problem for any of us. There's so many ways to make money in this world, okay? Especially if you got a job. Like clockwork, you're getting paid every week or every month or every week or every 2 weeks, right? So that money keeps coming in, right? So yeah, if he runs away with my 50 grand, will it suck? Yeah, my wife might be pissed at me for a little bit, but it's fine. Like the 50 grand, I'll make it back in some other way at some other point. That's okay, But instead of me thinking that way, I think of like, oh my God, I give this dude 50 grand, then I learn this, and I'm going to make 50, 100, 200, 300, whatever. Like, I go that way because I know I got faith in myself that this dude is legit and he really teaches me. It's gonna happen, right? You get what I'm saying? So compare, 10 grand, 50 grand. It don't matter what it is. You just gotta think positively and just realize if you lose that money, yeah, it's gonna suck. But you'll make the money back up somewhere else. You really will, okay? Does that make sense? So again, you're not gonna lose all your money, right? It's not the business, it's not the ATM business, it's not the business model, you know what I'm saying? It'll be you, so you gotta take that on, right? Have that faith in yourself, all right? Have that faith and that belief in yourself that you're gonna learn and you're gonna do. Okay, everything, right? So I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I got students, they don't listen to everything I tell them. They don't, and then they'll come and be like, oh, I got knocked for this. I don't know why. I've like told you guys like a billion times about this. Why don't you prepare? Or oh, I got scammed out of this. I don't know why. I told you guys like a billion times. Why did you do that? You know what I mean? Like I can't control what you do or don't do, right? I can only teach you the proper way to do things and how to get yourself out of trouble and how to create and start a business that's gonna, eventually, if you wanted to, become a 6-figure or more business, right? But I can't control whether you listen to some things or don't listen to some things or implement some things and not implement some things, right? If you don't want to lose all your money, if you don't want to get in any pickles, just follow what I teach you. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. And the big thing is this, okay? Let's say, I'm gonna be devil's advocate right now. Let's say you lose all your money. Start the ATM business, you lose all your money. All right, let's say you put 10 grand into the ATM business and you lose it all. So what? It's fucking $10,000. You're gonna make it. You're gonna keep working at your job. You're gonna keep getting a paycheck, right, over and over and over and over. And at some point, you're gonna have $10,000 again, right? Will it take you some time? Yeah, of course. But if you don't even put that 10 grand at risk, you don't even give yourself the opportunity to make amazing freaking things happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not even giving yourself the chance to make something awesome happen with that 10 grand and have that faith and belief in yourself that you're gonna go out and make amazing shit happen. You know what I mean? Because you're so scared, what if I lose it? Who fucking cares if you lose it? You'll make that money back another way, right? So stop being so scared of, what if I lose my 10 grand? Okay, what if you don't lose your 10 grand? Okay, what if you start your ATM business and it takes off and you put in that effort and it explodes and now, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years later, you got a 6-figure ATM business and you could quit your job. What if that, huh? Why don't you tell your mind that? You get what I'm saying? All right, so if you got any questions about this, just post them below. And don't forget, hit that ATM, follow this, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification. So like always, so every time I post a video, you're first to know about it. Give me some thumb up, give me some likes, okay? All right, Carey Buck signing off. May you live happily off of passive income.